So let's discuss about this matchup. Can the 49ers actually beat the Kansas City Chiefs? That's going to be the biggest question of the week because realistically, if this offense continues to play like they are, this can be a really long day. Just look at how Atlanta did. Was it because Atlanta took advantage of us coming off injuries? Absolutely. But who's going to return on defense? Is Nick Bosa going to come back? Because if he comes back, then maybe this defense won't be as bad. Is Travarius Ward going to be out there just to have a little revenge game? That will be a difference maker for the secondary. But we don't know. These are the injuries that come up with question marks. You have Trent Williams, who's maybe possibly going to return this week. Hopefully it's a difference maker. Hopefully Shanahan can change up the play calling and actually stick with the formula, but it's like he's very unpredictable in some ways. It's just hard to be convinced. We're going to play against an actual great team that just came off a defeat against a really good football team, a really great team like the Bills. Do you really think the Chiefs are going to go into this game and lose 2 straight games? Hell no. Under this team, they've only lost one of those type of games, and they bounce back in a different fashion. So, what's the best formula for the 49ers to win this game? The offense just needs to do better. If this offense steps up and puts on long drives and puts on time of possession, there's definitely a great chance we can beat them in an upset, but that's if this offense can really get these drives going. If our defense can come back to form and actually play like a top unit, then I think we have a really good chance. But that's the ifs. If you look at the Kansas City Chiefs, they got one of the best quarterbacks in the business in Patrick Mahomes. He'll make anybody look good. The only thing we have to deal with him mostly is just mostly as a passer. He throws those deep shots, he takes risk. But as a mobile quarterback, he's not that scary as a mobile quarterback, but he's definitely going to give you some problems there when he needs to get a first down or so. He might need a run here and there, but that's going to be the challenging factor. Can we hold up to the challenge? Because they're coming off with something to prove, man. So you look at the Niners, we're great at home. We're 2-0, 1-3 on the road. So it tells you how terrible we are on the road this year than usual, but it's crazy that we can't even win like at least those type of road games. We only won 1 this year. So that makes us 3-3 this season because you have 2 home wins and we play different out there. We play a different type of game out there. So maybe this year we're just a better home team than expected. Maybe we're just that home team that everybody's sleeping on, and maybe we are good at home. But the Kansas City Chiefs, they're just going to come more pissed off. They're going to come more motivated. They're going to come into this game knowing that we're going to come with potentially maybe upsetting them, and that's something they want to avoid. They want to avoid this kind of game. So I look at this game like, dude, how are we going to stop Patrick Mahomes? How are we going to stop their offense? They got a good running group too, so they might be able to run the ball too. So that's going to be the issue. They got Travis Kelce, who always gets his targets. They got other weapons. It may not be like Tyreek Hill, but you look at the way they play in this offense, they are still putting up the same amount of points. They're still moving the ball down the field. They're still effective, and they're still getting the job done. So the Niners have a huge task. And maybe this is part of one of those weeks where I'm pretty much not sure about this game. As a Niners fan, you always want to pick your team on every other week. But I feel like this game just doesn't seem convincing for my team to win. So this is pretty much a different tune. Like, I feel like we're not even at our best, and we're coming off injuries, and we're not even sure about these players. It depends on Bosa and Ward going out there. It depends on how Trent Williams comes back, because in order for that to be a possibility upset, we have to have some of our players back at full force, and we don't have that. We don't. Nick Bosa, we don't even know if he's going to play. Travarius Ward, we're not sure if he's going to play. This is the problem, and we had to play at our best. And I don't know. Maybe we're just good against good football teams. Maybe the bad football teams are the teams we lose to and we tend to bounce back. Maybe that's what it is, but I don't know. But let me know what y'all think, faithful. I'm just not sure how we're going to match up against the Chiefs, but it's any given Sunday. You never know. What we have to do mostly to stop Kansas City from beating us is to keep the Kansas City Chiefs offense off the field. Time of possession. Run the ball effectively good. Just play good offense. Just play great offense. Put up some points. Put up some points to where maybe Kansas City might have a difficult time coming back from behind, because the more you outscore Kansas City, the difficult it gets for them. So you have to play up to their level, or else we're getting our ass beat. That's being as realistic as it gets. But is this 49ers team very capable of an upset? It's possible, but I just don't know. It's kind of like I don't know. I may be wrong, but I doubt it. I just don't know. So we'll find out this Sunday. But as always, go Niners. I just got to keep it real with y'all. So we got to see what happens. But peace out, guys. Peace.